The man was just about to hang himself right before he took the final step. He spotted a man drifting toward the shore. In that instant, a glimmer of hope returned. He rushed over to check on the stranger, but he suddenly lost his footing and slipped off the edge. Luckily, the rope snapped before it could kill him. Hank managed to break free. He tried to wake the man, but then he heard a strange rumbling coming from the man's stomach. Realizing the man showed no signs of life, Hank pulled off the man's belt. He prepared to hang himself once again. Just as he was trying to gather the courage, the sound of the man's fart echoed through the air again. When Hank looked back at him, he witnessed something unbelievable. Gas kept blasting out of the man's body. Then, somehow, the man started gliding across the ocean. The bizarre sight instantly filled Hank with excitement. Hope came rushing back. He immediately abandoned his suicide plan. He realized the powerful stream of gas could propel the body like a jet-powered watercraft and carry him off the island. He grabbed the rope he had just used. He chased after the drifting man. Then he tied the rope around him, climbing onto his back. Hank used him like a personal watercraft. As the deserted island faded farther and farther into the distance, Hank couldn't contain his excitement. He was finally escaping. He was finally going back to civilization. But just a moment later, the speed became too much. Hank lost his grip and fell into the ocean. When he finally came to, he found a bag of snacks lying in front of him. For the first time, Hank saw a sign of civilization. When he turned around, he was stunned. He had actually made it back to land. Without wasting a second, Hank pulled out his phone and tried to call for help, but there was no signal anywhere. The woman on his phone's screen became the only thing keeping him going. Determined to find help, Hank carried the man who had helped him escape the island and continued on. But the man's non-stop farting was unbelievably loud. Just as Hank was running out of ideas, he spotted a pile of discarded trash on the ground. While digging through it, he found a bottle cork. An idea immediately came to mind. After a little improvisation, the man finally went quiet. That night, Hank took him into a cave to rest. After Hank fell asleep, raindrops slowly dripped into the man's mouth. The next morning, Hank woke up to find a raccoon kissing the man. Startled, he quickly chased it away. In the confusion, he accidentally kicked over the rainwater he had collected the night before. Disappointed, Hank walked back into the cave. Then he made an astonishing discovery. Water was shooting non-stop from the man's mouth. He quickly propped the man upright. Then he filled an entire container with water. He drank it down in one satisfying gulp. Hank tried to collect more, but the man had already run out of water. Then something even stranger happened. The man suddenly spoke. He said his name was Manny. Other than his name, he couldn't remember anything about his past. Wanting to help Manny recover his memories, Hank turned the cave into a cozy home. But it didn't seem to help at all, so Hank decided to take Manny outside instead. Just then, Manny noticed a swimsuit magazine lying on the ground. In an instant, something deep inside both of them was awakened.